Hello, my people. I'm back here with more updates and exciting ones. And of course, when we laugh, it is because we have a drama king, and of course, we all know that is Adams Oshiomhole. And guess what? This time around, he has created a dance step just to defeat his opponent, Obaseki, because of course we all know that Ize Iyamu seemed not to be the opponent anymore. It seems like Adams Oshiomhole is the new opponent, and right here you can see some of his dance moves that he's teaching everyone in the group how to dance the dance while they go out for campaign to defeat Obaseki. Anyway, guys, I'll give you details of that on what is said about these dance steps and what they mean to him and everyone that will be a part of the POI campaign team. Anyway, guys, before we get into that details, you know how we do it. If you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button immediately and also turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, guys, let us dive right in and see what Oshiomhole said why he gave those dance moves. Says Edo decides Adams Oshiomhole releases latest dance steps as plots to remove Obaseki thickens. It is showtime in Benin City as Adams Oshiomhole is back in town to join in the campaign for the Edo forthcoming governorship election. Adams Oshiomhole released latest dance steps as plot to remove Obaseki's thickens. Yes, I'll bring you the video of that later on. Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, who addressed a mammoth crowd of youth who thronged the residence of the APC gubernatorial candidate Pastor Sage Ize Iyamu, pleaded for forgiveness in selling a bad product in the person of Obaseki in 2016 governorship election. Adams Oshiomhole took his time to list his legacies as well as list the failures and inability of Obaseki to meet his promises made to the people of Edo State in 2016 election. Adams Oshiomhole urged the youth to vote out Obaseki and make sure they defend their votes. Gone, Oshiomhole said Obaseki has already seen the handwriting on the wall that his tenure cannot be renewed. He berated Obaseki for sponsoring thugs to the palace of the Oba of Benin to shoot an innocent people, asking if guns were cola, nuts, or gun local gin to present to the palace. Oshiomhole took Obaseki to the cleaner. After Adams Oshiomhole practically shredded Obaseki to pieces, he ended the show with his traditional dance. Adams Oshiomhole released a wicked dance step to celebrate the impending defeat of Governor Obaseki. And I'm sure, guys, you can see it right on your screen on some of the dance moves he gave them. Why this is not funny to me, because I know Adams Oshiomhole has become more like a clown. He always has stuffs. He has stuffs off his sleeves that he's always trying to dish out to make himself more relevant. But of course, we hope that the end would actually justify the means, because of course he's actually working so hard to ensure that Pastor Sage Ize Iyamu emerges as the winner of the Edo State September 19 governorship election. But we hope that Sage Ize Iyamu in all of this is actually working his ass off to ensure that he wins, because in all of this it seems we cannot even find Ize Iyamu in the pictures, because he seemed to be on the ground like he's not the one that wants to run in that election, which is very shameful and unnecessary, because if the people of Edo State really want to vote, they should know their candidate. But really it looks like they don't know their candidate. Since Oshiomhole got into the state, everyone has been hearing about Oshiomhole and not Obaseki. And even for those of us that bring you reports, we don't have much reports about Ize Iyamu, but rather we have more reports about Oshiomhole, because he has more dramas and he always drop more drama for us to bring to you every now and then. And we hope that this will stop soon, so that Ize Iyamu can have his own time to present his agenda to the people and do his work. And instead of the name of Oshiomhole to be heard everywhere, let us hear more of Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu, just as we hear more of Oshiomhole and Obaseki. Let us hear Obaseki and Pastor Osage Ize Iyamu. Because if Osage Iyamu really wants to win the election, he should understand that it seems that Oshiomhole is taking his shine. from the crowd, because everyone seemed to be applauding Adams Oshiomhole instead of applauding Pastor Sage Ize-Iyamu. And of course, we know there are so many issues surrounding this election, because from one court case or the other is still hanging around him. So perhaps those could be some of the things that are dragging him down for him not to show too much, or perhaps he's so busy working behind the scene, but of which he is too important in this election to work behind the scene. He must be seen right on the faces of the people of Edo State to ensure that the people really recognize him and know him for who he is and work for him, and ensure that he wins the election. Just as Obaseki is doing, everyone in the state knows, perhaps maybe because he was the governor 4 years ago or 3.5 years ago. That is why most people are talking about him. But let's talk more on Pastor Sage Ize-Iyamu, because since the inception or since the arrival of Oshiomhole, we have not been hearing more of Ize-Iyamu. So it is good that he work and ensure that he's known for what he wants to do. So guys, you know that Ize-Iyamu has a lot of court cases hanging around him, and we heard some time ago that the court case will be settled in October after the election. But really, do you think that is the best thing for the court to have adjourned that case till October, or it should be done before the election for him to focus and focus on the election to ensure that all things work for him better? And also don't forget that even Adams Oshiomhole also has a court case hanging on him, that a governor also filed a suit of 10 billion against him, and yes, that case is still pending, which will also be judged sometime in November this year, October this year. So there's a lot that the people of Edo State have to consider before picking their candidate, because a lot is at stake. Questions should be asked and must be asked for Edo people to know their candidate before they decide on who they want as their candidate. It has gone beyond picking people just because they belong to a particular party or because they're in a particular caucus. We should understand that this is more to, lives and properties. It is not just about their own self or their purpose or their ambition. It is more about people. It is more about leadership. It is more about service. So if the people understand that this person is coming to serve me, it's good that they know him very well, because of course Nigerians do not even know who President Buhari was. That was the same reason they actually voted him in. They were using the eyes of yesterday to look at President Muhammadu Buhari, that he fought for the nation, that as a general he was someone that was innocent, and perhaps even if he wasn't innocent, he has a lot of all these coup and the likes were not related to his background, but somehow he is so clueless that too many things go wrong in his administration that he does not know. And if it happens to any government in any state level, it is the same way. People that understand politics will use the same governor of that state to ruin that state. So it is good that anybody that is coming into politics must have an understanding of what it means and what it takes to take care of the people of that state. It is not just about noise or about the party. We should get to look beyond the party. It doesn't matter if the party is a ruling party or an opposition party. What we should look more on is the individual, if they have the interest of the people at heart. That is the most important thing. But if they don't have the interest of the people at heart, then what are they governing for? Why are they in the faces of the people? So it is good that Ize-Iyamu really works hard, and also the PDP candidate Godwin Obaseki hope that he's working also to ensure that he returns as the sitting governor of Edo State, because of course the people already understand that he has worked, but really, has it really worked? Does it really earn the re-election? Those are things that should also be considered. There can be a better place. Even if he has worked, he can work better. He can do better. He can improve. There's always room for improvement. That is what I always believe, and that is what I stand for. There's room for improvement. So even if he gets there, he should be able to improve and do better than what he did the first time, instead of going to think that is the second term in Nigeria is for you to go and fill your pocket. So guys, you've heard it all. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Whatever you have to say, please drop it in the comments section. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Do have a pleasant time.